is.
That's just too much controversy.
But you know, he signed for less than, because he wanted $400 million.
Yeah.
And then it went to $350. And then finally, A-Rod went to Bo Steinbrenner Sons and said, listen, he goes, I want to negotiate and a contract, and I want to come back with the Yankees, because he was tired of, what's the guy's name again? Boris. He was tired of Boris trying to make a deal for him and trying to basically extort money from the Yankees, because he let the 10 days expire when the Yankees made him a very decent offer, and they could have kept the Rangers paying off.
Yep.
And now the Rangers aren't paying them the deal. Alex had to take a $21 million cut.
Yeah.
No choice. Yeah,
I mean, postseason-wise, he's not the best pick, but like
during
regular season, he is one factor that brings the Yankees to the postseason. But what happens in postseason? I mean, we can't tell.
I agree with you 100%. So I mean, you're talking to a Yankee fan here. He hasn't done anything to win in the postseason.
Yeah.
But I will tell you this: I figure, and this is only my feelings, and this is why we're out here asking people questions. My feelings is that eventually, Alex Rodriguez will win the World Series for the Yankees.
He will come through.
He will.
I know he will. One day or sooner or later, he will come through for the Yankees. I think it's this year that's coming up.
Yeah, well, I hope so, because it's the last year of the stadium. After this, we get a brand new one.
Yeah.
And they're going to have, the doors are going to be new, the doorknobs are going to be new, everything's going to be new. So, I mean, I'm hoping that this Yankee Stadium in 1923 came in, and the Yankees won a World Series their first year in existence.
First year in
First
existence.
year?
So that's right.
That's great.
So on their way out, I'd like to see them go in the same way they came in. So, I mean, I hope everybody in the Bronx feels the same, because, I mean, they are a team.
I hope the new head coach is reliable. Joe Girardi.
He's a great leader, I think. He has winning potential. Seen them in World Series,
Yeah,
postseason experience.
Marlins, with what he did to the Marlins.
With the Marlins, he did a great job with the youngsters.
He's a great
Pretty good
contender.
job.
Well, as the kid said, I mean, they got Girardi now. This is a new Yankee team. And, I mean, we'll see what happens. But there was also other news. What are you looking at me like that for?
Well, Georgia's sleeping. We can't make sure that Georgia is too upset.
She's sleeping with her. This is.
I woke her up. Oh, getting back to Joe Girardi.
Yeah.
Bear, how many rings does he have as a player?
Who, Joe?
Joe Girardi.
Joe Girardi, all 4 of his Yankee rings.
All 4 of his rings?
As a matter of fact, no, he didn't play all 4 years. He played, I believe, 3 out of the 4.
So he's got 3 rings.
He's got 3 rings from the Yankees.
3 rings as a Yankees. He's got Manager of the Year after he made the transition to the manager.
From the Marlins,
so the kids are on point about having a good leader for the Yankees
we'll see
going
what
forward.
happens. I mean, Torre's not gone. This is a new era. They'll have Alex. We know Jeter will be back also. Mariano's going to sign. I mean,
they got to give him the money.
Yeah, and
they got to give him the money.
And of course, the catch of the day was having Posada come back also. So I mean, listen, they got things going the right way. I mean, all everything's in place for them. But now we're gonna go back to another question, because we've got another question, and this one is a big hit.
Ooh,
let's go back to it.
What was he indicted for?
For steroid use and lying to the United
All
States
right.
government. You think so, huh?
Yeah.
So you weren't too happy about him.
Well, he hasn't been the nicest person throughout his career. He has definitely not liked New York City because he thinks that they slighted his father. And he deserves to lie. I mean, to be indicted. And definitely his record should have an asterisk on it.
Wow. Sucks for his record, but I like Barry. I mean, if that's the case, he shouldn't have lied. I mean, he's been under suspicion with the drugs for a little while now, as far as the steroids go. If he shouldn't have lied.
Shouldn't have lied. See, him and Marion Jones. That was the end of our hot stove segment, and let me tell you, the stove is still hot. Watch out, there's going to be a few more moves in baseball. And let me tell you, Rob, I like I told you, and I know, you say it's not baseball season, but it's baseball season all year round. You can talk about it, especially this year with free agency, and there's not many to choose from, but the few that are out there, they're going to get spoken about, especially in this town.
That's right. That's right. You've got a very good point there, Bear. But it's been overwhelming, and it's been, I mean, like, we're in the middle. It's already week 10 in football. And we've already gone past, I think, at least a dozen games in basketball. Yes, that's that oblong ball that's called a pigskin. And, yes, I'd like fried pork skins.
But, you know, it's almost Thanksgiving. Next week we do our Thanksgiving show.
Oh, that's right.
A horse of another color.
That's a horse of another. Oh, yeah.
But
that's great.
Right now, we got to go to a question we asked, and it's about the round ball. So let's go right back.
You sure that's a question about round ball?
That's the question. It's kind of, somebody's got somebody by them.
So.
Did you know that Michael Jordan's divorce settlement with his ex-wife is for the grand total of $168 million?
Wow, that's a lot of money. No, I didn't know.
Yes, and what do you think about a divorce settlement like that from a famous basketball star?
That sounds fair.
Okay,
Sounds absolutely fair.
Okay.
I could live off of that.
Sure, I'm about
for at least a week or two.
I'm about ready to change genders. You kidding me, man?
Cheaper to keep her. Should have kept her.
So do you want to be like Mrs. Mike? Because, you know.
Who doesn't? You want to be like Mrs.
Word,
Mike.
I'm down.
You
I'm ready.
want to be Mrs.
You want to be
Mike.
Mrs. Mike too?
Yo, I would. 168 million. You damn
You be
skippy.
Mrs. Mike?
Damn
You put on
skippy.
the skirt?
168 million. Call me whatever you want.
I'm with you. I would have.
You word. Come on now.
Should have been a good boy and stayed with his first wife.
There you go, Juanita. You got him. You got him by the essential basketball.
What up, though?
Not gonna hit me.
Well, right now Rob is getting ready to get in his pantyhose, and we got him. We got. Stop laughing. We got him all lined up.
$168 million.
You sound like what's
Yolanda Vega. I love her.
Yeah.
I love me some Yolanda Vega, man. Yo.
Let me tell you.
Yolanda.
Listen, forget about Yolanda Vega because we.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Listen, first of all, we didn't ask these questions. These were the original questions we had before we went on the street, but things changed so much today on Thursday because we did the show on Thursday. Say it one more time.
On Thursday in a New York Minute.
That's it. And the questions I'm going to ask them to you because and me, and we'll answer them. Should there be a rematch between Mosley and Cotto?
Well, I did not get a chance to see the fight. I read
didn't see
some.
the fight?
No, I didn't get a chance to see
I'm
the
going
fight.
to tell you. Wait a minute.
Hey,
Before you
I
go
need-
on,
I need-
before you go
see-
on, I'm going to tell you. I'm going
Okay.
to tell you. I saw the fight in my cousin's house with all my nieces and nephews, my cousins, my family, people I didn't even know. They showed up to see the fight, and let me tell you, it was the best fight I've seen in 30 years.
Wait a minute. Hagler Hearns.
It was as good as the Hagler Hearns fight.
Leonard Hearns.
I'm gonna tell you, this fight had everything. I mean,
Leonard Duran.
You know, we asked people, and they're gonna. I was gonna put it on at the end of the show. We asked the question I asked the question, and the guy said that they would pay. And the fight's gonna be on that other channel that you have to pay to watch every. It's a monthly channel.
Yes, it's a
not, 'cause
monthly.
it was a pay-per-view event, but there was a great fight. And the other question we had was football. And who do you think in the ACA will be the biggest threat to the Patriots? Is it the Colts? Is it the Steelers? Or who do you think in
the AFC?
Yeah.
Well, right now, the
Thank
Colts.
you for your answer.
Whoa, hey, what are you talking about? Hold on now. We saw Indianapolis lose to the Patriots, right? And then they went and lost to San Diego, which I think, San Diego got a gift because Vinatieri is normally from money. And you know what? If you play Madden like I do, and I'm a Maddenite, that kick from within 20-something yards.
Look at his hands.
Okay.
From the hands.
That kick from 20-something yards.
got
The same
arthritis.
thing happens in Madden. Yeah, that's right, man. That's pretty rough. I gotta get a new new
I went
controller.
out with a girl one time. I had a
Hey, this is a family program. Moving right along.